Oh my gosh. Hey guys. It has been, how long has it been? Maybe like 1 to 2 weeks. I've been so busy focusing on you know what. If you don't know what I've been focusing on, if you can't tell by this shirt, guess who been already won since November, first of all. And guess who got inaugurated? Ah, yeah, okay. I hope you took a hint. I hope you took a hint by this shirt. Plus, this ain't the only shirt that I'm representing for the rest of this month. Anyways, so today we're doing something a little different. We're doing something a little different besides makeup. I already have my makeup look. Looks fabulous. Anyways, one thing I did forget to add was gloss, but that's besides the point. This is like a matte lipstick, so like I kind of, yeah. My bad. I forgot to add a little shimmery gloss to it, but we're good. Okay, now we look fantastic. I look fantastic. All right. But yeah, today, whatever time it is for you that you're watching this, we are doing something a little different. We're doing something a little besides makeup. Like, it's just gotta represent. This week, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this past week, guess what happened? I don't know if you guys noticed, but Trump got inaugurated this week. This week was the inauguration on the 20th. Okay, yes. Super excited. I literally, I'm not gonna lie. I took a nap for the first 30 minutes of it. And then my mom was like, oh, today's the inauguration. I'm like, oh crap. So I was a little late to watching it, but yeah, honestly, this week was the best week ever because of that. And now I have something to brag about. I have something to talk about for the rest of this month, actually, because this month, like, was a little bumpy for me, just personally, but like politically wise, I gotta say, this has been the best comeback of history. Like, Trump on his second term, hello. I gotta say, the inauguration was pretty dope. Um, there were a couple of things that kind of stood out to me a little bit, just a little bit but out of all, like, it was, you know, I would give it a simple 8 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if it would be a 10 out of 10 if he didn't have the rabbi talking. The priest that talked and like the bishop, like yeah, like that, 10 out of 10, awesome, 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 until the rabbis came and spoke and blah blah blah. I'm like, what, why? Just why, Trumpy? Why bring the right? But you know what? It's his inauguration. It's what he wanted. You can't change what he wanted, his inauguration. Another thing that kind of like stood out to me, kind of like, gave me chills, but not like the good kind, was him not holding the Bible while he was doing his like speech thingy, like his what do you call it? Like when he the main part is when he goes like this is his hand and holds the other hand with the Bible. But he didn't do that. He just left his other hand hanging and just one hand lifted up, which kind of like, I don't know why it stood out to me, but honestly, I think when you don't do that, I mean, isn't that the whole point? You know what I mean? But then I've done some thinking. And I came to a conclusion of why he didn't do that. And I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, Vance did it. He held his hand up and placed it on the Bible, which was fine, I guess. But I think Trump didn't do it. And this is why. I think, and it's actually factual, because holding the Bible and like raising your hand up, like holding one hand up while repeating what the person is saying, like that you swear that you're gonna be a good president and yada yada yada, and hereby this and that. I think that holding the Bible with the other hand, I thought that that was okay, but then I'm like, wait a minute. They're both swearing. They're both trying to swear or whatever. And I thought that, you know what? Swearing is bad, especially when you're doing it against the Bible, the Holy Bible. Because you're not supposed to swear on God. Swearing on God is blasphemous. It's blasphemy. And I think that that's why Trump didn't do that. Was because he knows what he's gonna do, and he knows that it's, whatever he's gonna do is not gonna be followed by, the rules of God. It's gonna be political stuff. You know what I mean? Which is why I think he did that. But at first I was like, oh, that's bad omen. That's him not holding the Holy Bible with his other hand was bad omen. That's what I thought. But I'd done some thinking and I'm like, wait, it's not okay to swear by the Holy Bible. That's wrong. That's blasphemy. That's blasphemous. Like, I kind of understand why he didn't hold the Holy Bible with his other hand. He didn't touch it. I knew that Melania wanted to say something because you could see in her face where she was holding the Holy Bible. She was next to him, and she probably wanted to say, you forgot, like, you know what I mean? Like, she had that look like you forgot to put your hand on the Holy Bible. But I mean, I feel like the whole like timing was a little bit off. I feel like with the whole inauguration, like even like the part where Carrie Underwood was supposed to sing and give a little mini performance, the music wasn't even playing on time, and not even at all. It was a moment of awkward silence. And she did a cappella, which she killed it. She did amazing. Love Carrie Underwood. But yeah, I mean that was a couple of other things that kind of just like but my favorite part is I loved seeing the Democrats and liberal tards cry their eye, well, not cry, but you know what I mean, like have their face in disgust. You know what I mean? Harris Harris was literally just like not having it. She was like, she had the face of that should be me up there, but homegirl didn't win. She did not win. She cheated. She's a grifter. She literally paid so many freaking fake content creators, fake influencers. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who, aka Harry J. Sisson, Chris D. Mowry, Dean Withers, and Parker, aka Parker Get a Job. Now those four, they're the four doo-doo dunderheads that I almost always talk about. If you haven't seen my social media posts, I always constantly post about them, calling them out as much as I can. Anyways, but it's already week 1. It's been week 1, okay? Week 1 that he's been in the office, blah, blah, blah. And already so many Democrats and so many liberal tards are so much in panic to the point where they're literally crying. They're just crying. They're like, this is the worst. This is, Elon Musk did the salute. Like, they're taking everything out of context, and that's what they're all about. They take everything out of context. They're all about taking it out from emotions, going, just insane. And they're the ones saying that we need help. The ones who voted for Trump need help, and this and that. But when they found out the results of the elections, they're the ones that recorded themselves crying their eyeballs out. Do we not recall, like, this one girl who literally recorded herself in the car crying, saying no, 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 and then crying hysterically? I don't think, yeah. If you guys don't remember that, like, there were numerous episodes, numerous manic episodes, I would say, that they had, like, crying hysterically, recording themselves that this is the worst thing that could happen in the world, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. You name it, okay? You name it. They take everything out of emotions. I don't care what you guys say. You guys can say anything but that, but you can't go wrong with admitting that the Democrats and the liberal tards take it out from their emotions and go from their emotions and take it emotionally the wrong way. You know what I mean? That's like something you can't not admit, you know? But of course, a lot of people live in denial and deny that they go out, like, they're all for emotions and stuff. Every single Democrat and liberal tard is literally crying and saying this is gonna be the worst 4 years, yada, yada, yada. Y'all ain't giving Trump a chance. It's already week 1. Well, it hasn't even been a full, complete week, okay? And you're already complaining and bitching. Excuse my French, excuse my vulgar language. He hasn't even been in office for like a full year and you're already complaining what he's been doing. He's been signing many executive orders already. I don't understand. Like, people complain so much that, like, Biden hasn't done anything in years and this and that, and Kamala Harris isn't doing nothing, which is awesome. That's good. Like, we knew she wasn't even gonna do anything anyway. She kept repeating herself 24/7 in all her debates. I've listened to debates. I'm more of a visual learner. I know what's going on. I see. But I don't, and people think that, oh, you need to read more, you need to do this and that. Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's cool, you could do that. But you could also visualize. There's a thing called your eyeballs. And there's also a thing called your ears. I don't know if you guys know that. That's part of your bodies. That's part of your 5 senses, actually. That's actually part of your 5 senses. And we have those senses because that's part of our bodies. We're supposed to be listening, and we're supposed to be seeing what's been going on around the world. And I've been doing both. And I know plenty. I know damn well plenty enough to see what's been going on around the world, and I do not regret my vote for Trump. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little fishy, like, trying to, like, okay, what's he gonna do? Is he really going to save these next 4 years? Because Biden hasn't done mierda. He hasn't done anything at all. All he has done was bike and go at the beach and was literally acting like he's on vacation. Hasn't done much at all. Supports the side of evilness. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. The blue, white, and star. Yeah. He supported that. He's helped that side completely, so that way that side could immediately terminate the whole other side, the Palestinian side. Yeah. Okay, that's not good. So I'm like, okay, is Trump really, like, gonna stop all these wars from happening? Like, there's still war going on in between Russia and Ukraine and this and that, I'm thinking, okay, when he was in office in 2016 and this and that, there was not that much war going on as right now. But ever since he's been signing executive orders now, already a ceasefire is on, okay? They're releasing hostages, Palestinian hostages. So already good things are happening. And he's planning to get the illegals out, like completely, which yeah, they deserve to get the fuck out of America. Yes, get out. You gotta come the right way. If you're seeking for freedom, that's fine. That's cool. Awesome. 100% all for that. But you do it the right way. I don't give a damn cock-a-doodle-doo of how long it takes to get to America. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care how long it takes. It could take like 10 years, 7 to 10 years for your visa. I don't care. You gotta come here the right way, because with the legal immigrants that are here, it's a disrespect to them because they worked hard to get here. You get what I'm saying? So that's fine. You want to come to America? Fine, that's fine. If you think America has the best opportunities, that's fine. That's cool. Cool for you. But you come here the right way. So either that or you get the fuck out of America. No offense, but offense. It's just reality. Obviously, what my shirt states, truth really upsets most people. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, it's just that simple. Also, another part that I loved about Trump's inauguration, like, you see Barron Trump, he's so tall, so, anyways, he's just very sophisticated, manly man. And let me tell you why. It's because that man has class. Even he shook Biden and Harris's hand. And I was like, wait, Barron, what are you doing? Hello? Do not talk to your enemies. But I'm like, you know what? Okay, it's Barron Trump. He's just probably, automatically nice. That's just how he is. If it were me, I'm the complete opposite. I'm mean. If I don't like you, I'll tell you. But with Barron, he's very classy, very sophisticated, shows his charm. Very, 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 very nice, manly man, sophisticated. Love that about Barron. That's what I loved. I loved how Elon Musk was just super. He had that super actual personality that is so bubbly that he was super excited to just be there, be supportive of Trump, and just excited to be there in general, and was super, super excited, just had that political energy, yes, he won type of energy, yes, we're gonna fix America again, we're gonna make it great again. He had that energy. I love that. He was like, I love him so much. I love Elon Musk. I love him. Anyways, whoever doesn't love Elon Musk needs help. They need help. He's just very funny, very goofy, very just on point with everything. And him just yes, to the cameraman, you gotta love Elon Musk when he's just that energetic. I love that. I love I think it was the military choir, Marine. They did a good job, and that echo, in that room is just so chef's kiss, because the way they sang, the way they were on point with just every word, that inauguration was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. The only thing I didn't like about it was the timing was a little off. The technical difficulties was a little bit off with the music with Carrie Underwood, but also didn't like the rabbi talking. It was so bad that part was so bad, I had to leave the TV room because I was like, no, I'm not having it. I'm not Trump. I love you. I'm sorry, but no. Christ is king. We don't need these rabbis. No. Christ is Lord. Christ is king. Christ is king. Christianity is the truth. Okay, Christ is king. Hello, Christ is king. Trump. I was like, oh my gosh, please, Trump, don't do this again, please. But above all else, that was my only strong loathing dislike of the inauguration. But yeah, a lot of the Democrats and a lot of the liberal tards are already having a panic attack because of the kind of like, I guess because Elon Musk did this. Like, okay, and you're mad about it because what? Like, so what? So if you didn't, they take everything out of context, first of all. Second of all, I would do that too. I don't care. Because guess what? I don't care. None of you who are going to judge me for just because I did the same thing he did, I don't care. Do I know you? Do you know me? No. Okay, so exactly. So my whole point is you guys take, like all the Democrats, all the liberal tards, take everything out of context, thinking that he did this, like, it's just like, come on, bro. Have some common sense, first of all. Second of all, who cares? Even if he did that, so what? Don't matter. Who cares? And now a lot of Democrats and a lot of liberal tards, when I say people, it's dumb. They're taking it out of context to the point where they're saying, oh, we're cooked. We're cooked for the next 4 years. It hasn't even been a full week, and they're already saying, oh, we're cooked for the next 4 years. There's a thing called don't judge a book by its cover. It hasn't even been a week. And they have been already judging what Trump is going to do and this and that and making assumptions. It hasn't even been 6 months that he's been in office and you're already making assumptions because of, the executive orders he's signing and what he's been saying. How about you just take a relaxer, go to therapy, or even more. You know what? You don't even need those two. What you need to seek Christ. Is what you need to do. You need to seek some Christ, because if you're gonna have a mental suicide breakdown to the point where you think you're gonna, do something bad to yourself, you need to seek Christ. You need to pray. You need to either read the Holy Bible, or I highly recommend the Book of Mormon. By the way, they go both ways. They're just twinsies. Anyways. My whole point is you need to seek Christ the King. You need to seek Christ. You need to seek the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost. You need that. If you think that these 4 years are going to torture you mentally, you need to seek Christ. And I say that with complete respect because I'm telling you, either way, that works. It works. So if you think you're going to have a mental suicidal breakdown, to the point where you think you're going to end up in a psych ward or something, you need to seek the Holy Ghost. You need to seek Christ the King. You need to seek some God. Just seek Christ. Just seek Christ the King. Honestly. And I say that with full-on respect because it's true. This unholy world needs Christ the King. And that is why this world is continuously falling apart with degenerate behavior, degenerate nonsense, you name it. And I'm hoping, and the reason why I voted for Trump is so that way there will be no more alphabet bullshit. There won't be antichrist behavior. There won't be no illegal immigrants coming in from the border anymore. Get them the fuck out, actually, so that way they can come the right way. They can learn to come the right way. And I also voted because even though I don't I'm not gonna lie, I don't pay for taxes, but So that way less grocery prices, because them eggs and milk cost and gas, don't even get me started. Even though I don't pay for those things, but I see the prices increasing. But yeah, those are the main reasons why. And all the Democrats and liberal tards literally are always saying, why are MAGA people always broke? It's not that we're broke. The people who voted for Trump aren't broke. It's more so of having common ground with economics and like just taxes and everything. Like you guys are wanting to have you wanted to have Harris in office when all she kept saying was like, like she's from middle class and this and that. We don't care where she's from. I don't care. Who cares? It's the fact that y'all don't even realize that those prices could affect like people's finances. And in most democratic states, are much more expensive, including taxes. And even if you live in Queens, New York, or just like in NYC in New York City, you can't not live on your own. You have to live with a roommate or go to college or something, or be married, because you cannot pay your own bills by yourself. It's that bad to live in a democratic state like that. And the people I hate when I literally just like get news from like Queens, New York, and like the way it's being treated, like the subways and the public transportation, what's going on. It's a shithole in New York. And that's why I am where I am now. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a shit fit when I first came here. But you know what? I realized I'm in a good state. I'm in a good state. Gotta represent. I gotta represent. I'm in a good red state, and there's always gonna be those little specks of Democrats trying to ruin the country, trying to ruin the states. There's always gonna be those little specks. But you know what? I have hope. I have hope. You can't lose hope yet. Which is why most of us need to seek Christ the King. Enough of this bullshit where you think you're gonna die and not live because Trump is in office, and Donald Trump is gonna do this and that, and he's gonna take away rights and yada yada yada. Seek Christ the King. Enough of the bullshit of your dramatic behavior. That's what's causing you to not be okay in la cabeza, in the head, because you're putting those thoughts in your head. And it took me a long time to realize I'm being negative. I need to start being more positive. And what motivates me to be more positive is praying to Christ the King, praying to Christ, praying to God, praying to the Son of God, and asking for help. You go to the source, you go to God. God is the source. Okay? Our eternal Father is the source. So, yeah. I hope that this world seeks Christ the King and just like continuously finds Christ the King, because no matter what way, because the reason why our world is so doomed, as much as you guys think, is because of all the unholiness that has been going on for years, decades, with the whole alphabet bullshit and all like the wokeness. Like, no, like that's gotta stop. So, but the inauguration this week was amazing. I was, just like, I kept cheering. It was awesome. So, the only thing that I did not like, of course, as I keep saying, the rabbi talking. I'm sorry, Trumpy. I'm sorry, Donald Trump. I voted for you. Yes, I did. I'm so glad I voted for Trump. But that part in his inauguration of the rabbi talk, I was like, Trumpy, what are you? I was like, literally, like, I had to leave the room. It was that bad for me. Like, I did not No. Christ is King. Christ is Lord. Christianity is the truth. Get that rabbi out. Bye. I was like, is it over yet? So that way, just, yeah. It was that bad. But anyways, but above all else, it was pretty dope. Love it. Love the whole Trump family. Is there anyone that I don't like in the Trump family? I have to think about that for a minute. Because I know it's Donald Trump, Melania Trump, Barron Trump, and then there's Donald Trump Jr. and his wife. And then there's Ivanka Trump and Jared. Ooh, no, I don't know if I like Jared Kushner and Ivanka. They're a little iffy. I'm not gonna lie, they're a little iffy. I don't know why. They're just iffy. They're like, I don't know, but I love Kai. Who else do I like? The only like is for Ivanka and her husband Jared Kushner. Maybe I'm being a little, just something about them. Just is it because they're? Oh, I know why. It's because I think they're. Well, if you know, you know. If you know my thoughts, yeah. I think that they're. Not gonna say it. I think that they're JW. Let's just say that. But maybe I'm being. You know what? No, I'm gonna stand on my ground. I think that they're JW, and no, just I don't know. Something about them besides that just throws me off. I don't know why. I don't know. It's like you know you don't like them, but you just can't figure out what specifically other than the main reason why you don't like them, that person or those people. So that's that for me, for Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. But the rest of the Trump family is okay. They're okay. But I would say my favorite out of the Trump family, if you were to ask me, Barron Trump. Don't ask why. But I just like how he's very classy, very sophisticated, very smart. I think that he will maybe, hopefully soon. I don't want to like assume, but I hope that he is involved politically somehow. I don't know what ways, but involved, as the same as his father, maybe, hopefully. If not the same way as his father, maybe something politically different, but not the Democratic side. I don't know, somehow. But because he's very intelligent, I'm just saying, he's just very intelligent. But yeah, that's about it. This week was an awesome week, and I will keep representing like this whole entire this whole entire show. I have 2 more. I think I have 2 more, or like 3 more. Yeah, but I think I have like 2 or 3 more. But I'm gonna keep representing because the rest of this month is literally the best month ever, to be honest. I mean, he's already in office, signing numerous executive orders, trying to get everything back in order, okay, from Biden and Harris's mess, okay? So that's what he's there for, to fix the mess that that they left behind. So yeah, bye-bye Harris, bye-bye bitch. Move the fuck away. Donald Trump is in town. My bad for my vulgar language, guys. I don't have manners. I forget. But anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna represent because why not? But yeah, besides that, everything else is pretty dope. And I gotta say, Make America great again, Trump. Please. I mean, please. I'm begging you. Like, I'm begging for America to come back together spiritually, mentally, politically, just come back together. Because aren't we just all sick and tired of high prices, all the wokeness bullcrap, you name it? I have hiccups. My hiccups are even tired of like continuously saying this, because I will continuously say it. I've been continuously saying it. The reason why our world is falling apart is because we don't know how to receive Christ. You guys don't know how to receive Christ, or haven't even gotten to know Christ the King yet. It's like, I don't even know what else to say. I don't know what else to say besides that. But learn how to be open-minded, spiritually trying to find Christ the King in whatever way possible, whether that's through praying or just like thanking God that you're alive. Little mini starts. That's what you need to do. That's what this world needs to do. Excuse me. That's what this world needs to do. But yeah. Hopefully, this world, one day, hopefully, God willingly, this whole world will be full of Christ, followers of Christ, the King. But if we keep continuously going the wrong, degenerate type of ways, we're never going to get there together. We're never going to fight the enemy. We're never going to like, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm talking about, who the enemy is, the real enemy. Okay, all right. I don't need to mention but yeah. If we continue to go the wrong way, the wrong path, that's not the way we're gonna seek Christ the King. The way we're gonna seek Christ the King is by through praying, going to church on Sundays. If not church on Sundays, at least little mini studying, little mini reading of the Holy Bible or Book of Mormon. And yeah, that's about it. You know, anything to get you close to Christ the King is what you need to do, because all of the followers of Christ are here to not only serve God, but also to fight the enemy. Both ways. I mean, both ways. But, you know, there's a lot of ways that the enemy comes, you know, if that's making sense. There's a lot of ways that the enemy enters within, and he's going to continuously strike you with confusion. He's going to strike you with many types of negative emotions, and you gotta be the one to take those negative emotions out from La Diablo, aka the devil. You gotta get that out of your head. You gotta seek Christ the King's words, because God's words are the most powerful words over anyone's words at all. When God is talking to you, those are his words. Those are the most powerful words out of everyone's words who speaks to you. That's the main one you listen to. If you feel like God is telling you or showing you signs of something, you go for it. You go for that. But anyways, that'll be for another day to explain. But anyways, Inauguration was an 8 out of 10. Speech was awesome. Loved the speech. Speech was super strong. Loved it. I can't wait to see the rest of the Democrats and liberal tards, just like Harry Dayson and Chris Dean Mowry and Dean Withers and Parker, aka Parker and stuff. I cannot wait till they continuously complain what Trump has been doing, because they continue. Let me tell you briefly what they actually do. They say they're for Gen Z and this and that and blah blah blah. But what they actually do is they spread misinformation. They lie consistently to their viewers, on all their posts and all their live streams on TikTok and all this stuff. And the reason why I call them out is to call them out for their bullshit that they post, the misinformation. Ever since Trump has actually won, they have nothing to post about, nothing to say other than negativity about Trump and shitting on Trump and this and that. It's like how can we ban them? Like how can we can we ban them, please? Is that possible? No, I'm kidding. Well, no, I'm not kidding. Can we just like please ban them, because they not only lie for misinformation, but they're paid to say and post the shit that they post. And not only that, Dean Withers and Parker went to the White House. And also, Harry Jason and Chris D. Mowry have been at the White House 2 or 3 times. Mostly 2 times each together. I honestly, it's all for show. Eso un show para la atención, because they just want money. They just want to grift everybody's money, and they want attention for content. And that's why I call them fake content creators and fake influencers. Anyone who grifts for money, for attention, for their content, and getting paid by a certain political party, yes, you are a grifter. You are a political grifter. Yes, they are. And it's infuriating that a lot of young people listen to them continuously. They're like, what, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds, like all over, and they pay attention to them and what they're saying, and they're getting brainwashed by these filthy fucking liars. Excuse my vulgar language, but I don't even feel sorry for everything I've posted about them. Let me tell you that. I don't feel damn thing. I don't feel sorry. I don't feel pity. I don't feel pittiness for anything that I've said about them. I don't feel pittiness for the names that I've called them. I don't care. I really don't. I don't. But I did go live streaming with them before TikTok got banned. I did go live streaming with Dean Withers. And then I went live streaming, with Dean Withers on my live stream. He was the one who requested. But I also went live streaming with Harry Jason and Parker, aka Parker Get a Job. Now Chris D. Mowry wasn't there for that, so that was the only doo-doo underhead that I was missing. That was the only twinkle toe that I was missing from there. But yeah, I would dive deep into that more, but I'll save that for next time. Because like, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of history with these 4 twinkle toe doo-doo dunderheads. Yeah, it's a lot. But that's what they're there for. They're there for lying, manipulation, confusion, misinformation. And who does that? Who does that? Tell me just who does. Yeah, the enemy. Yeah, and who's the enemy? La Diablo, the devil. Yeah. And the reason why I think the Democrats love to manipulate and love to lie is just because they really don't care for the American people as much as they preach. They really don't. As much as you think that they might care for the American people, they don't. Why do you think they're named Democrats? Because well, let's not go that far, but their whole political behavior is quite demonic, I have to say. It really is. I mean, trying to force little kids to be on puberty blockers and whatever. No, Just no, we're not having that. But I could dive deep into that. But anyways, inauguration week, 8 out of 10. Love it. I will continuously flaunt this out and flaunt the other shirts that I have. And yeah. But I could dive deep into more of what I said, but I'll leave it more for next time though. Anyways, I hope everyone has been having a lovely week. If you know, you know, or lovely month of January. And I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Muchos besos. Bye. See you guys. Bye.